this is Daddy Whispers, and this is my first whispering video, or I guess I should say audio, because, well, as you probably have noticed, I'm just using some kind of weird image or found footage, and I'm really just recording this as audio right now. Because, well, I'm just experimenting with sound. This is my first time trying this whispering ASMR thing. And it's something I've thought about doing for a long time. But, well, never got around to doing it. But now I have. So I'm playing around, and with my first video here, or audio, I'm only going to use the audio part. I'm just going to record my voice, just tell you a little bit about, I don't know, whatever. That was me clearing my throat. I'm going to try not to do that. Well, I guess you might know that with any new YouTube channel, it takes a while to really figure out your audience and what they're into. So, I'll be experimenting with various things and sounds and objects. I will eventually video record my hands and objects that I interact with. I will not be featuring my face or my identity on this channel. I have various reasons for that. I just also think it's kind of distracting. I don't want to be the personality. That is just an ASMR personality. I do follow some great people out there who feature their faces and, oh, my voice cracked. Who feature their faces and identities, I suppose, and it does foster a certain kind of trust, or I don't know, I suppose people who do that, and you see their face on the video, you can relate to them right away, or not. But I think you can do that with just a voice too. There are many ASM artists out there who are just using their voice and their hands or whatever, and do not feature their face. And I think they're just as great. So that's how I'm going to do things on this channel. Daddy Whispers ASMR. How did I come up with that name? You know, I think, well, maybe that's a story for another time, really. Daddy Whispers, I've always thought of myself as a daddy. Am I really a daddy of actual human beings who are children? I will not reveal that either. Let's just say I'm Daddy Whispers. And it's a bit of an inside joke too between myself and somebody else that refers to me as Papa Bear. And I don't know, I suppose I could have titled this channel Papa Bear Whispers. But I think I like Daddy Whispers quite a bit. Maybe it gives me a certain kind of, I don't know, is there like a authoritative kind of tone to that channel name? Or maybe something more warm, like I miss my daddy, or I want to sit on Daddy's lap and have him whisper me to sleep. Alright, get your mind out of the damn gutter. Okay, that was, you know what I'm trying to say. It's like reading someone a bedtime story, and as a matter of fact, I'm going to do that. In future videos, I'm going to read you stories. Now, I don't know how that works with the whole YouTube copyright, yada yada stuff, but I don't know, maybe someone could, who knows, could enlighten me in the comments. That would be very appreciated. But, you know, I'll figure it out too on my own, but maybe I'll just read excerpts of stories, or I don't know if there are some classics or some literature that is in the public domain. Maybe I will read some of that material. But suffice it to say, I think that that would be a nice thing to do. I think that would help some of you out there to relax, right? I'll probably do the audio only for a while. I don't know about you, but when I consume ASMR videos on YouTube, I like to sometimes just, you know, put in my headphones and close my eyes. I don't really want to see or watch anything. Sometimes watching can add to the relaxing effect, but sometimes the images are distracting too. So I think just for the first few videos at least, I will do this audio only thing. And well, I mean, not forever, and I will, you know, certainly be doing video material as well. But I don't know, maybe this could be a podcast as well, just a podcast where I whisper and talk about things and really whatever the hell I want to talk about. Read you things, tell you stories, and maybe play with objects that make crinkly noises. But since this is a channel called Whispers, Daddy Whispers ASMR, I will probably be whispering most of the time. I might experiment with some other types of things, but you know, you guys will, well, as I gain an audience, which I hope to do, and those who like my voice, my whispering, will comment and let me know what they like. So, and those kinds of comments are always appreciated. If you have an idea or something, a request of some kind that you'd like to hear me do or speak about or read or whatever it is, then, you know, you let me know. And that way I can, you know, bring you the material that you'll actually enjoy. Listening to and relaxing to. This is rather relaxing doing this. I've never done this, like I said. It's my first time really doing this, but I have to say, from the perspective of somebody doing whispering and ASMR, I find it very relaxing just to do it. I've got my microphone here, and I've got my headphones plugged into the microphone, so I can hear my voice in my ears, directly in my ears as I'm whispering to you, which may be adding to that effect. I imagine it does, but you know, there's some people out there who do ASMR videos, and I've watched them, and they look, there's points in the videos where they look like I've got a tissue here. I lost my train of thought. You'll find me doing that. A bit. I'm a bit of a scatterbrain. So there'll be a lot of rambling and I'll change subjects or just change directions. Kind of on a dime. Often that has to do with the fact that I just, get bored with one subject very easily and then I'll move on to another. Or I just forgot what the hell I was talking about, so that happens. I've always been like that, I suppose, since I was a kid too. I was a scatterbrain kid. It was called me the little professor. But I don't know. I think really it's just that I have a bazillion things going on in my head at once, all the time, that it's all this input, even when I'm just sitting still and trying to relax. There's all this stuff going on in my head. I've tried meditating. I like meditating. I've gotten good at meditating, but then I get bored with it. And then, I just think, well, I just want to go clean something or do something or take out the trash. I mean, I don't want to take out the trash, but sometimes I feel like I'd rather just be doing something right now than sitting here doing nothing. Although some could argue that doing nothing is doing something. But, I'm sitting, so I'm doing something. I'm breathing, so I'm doing something. I suppose I'm always doing something. But my hands get nervous and my legs get restless. And then I'm like, to hell with this. Let's go, take a leak and get some water or take a walk or, I don't know, do anything else than sit here and try to meditate. But I find the ASMR material and doing this to be very meditative. I don't mind meditating. I don't mind, I think for a long time, here we go, I just took a turn on you there. I think for a long time, I still have what is called relaxation anxiety. And I think that's a weird thing. I haven't looked into it that deeply, to be honest, but it is a thing, and I find myself too when I try to meditate or even when I'm about to fall asleep in bed. I have this sudden thing I do where I jerk out of it, almost like an alarm went off or something. It's sort of a startling feeling, but I think there's a fear of sort of letting go that's associated with it, or feeling vulnerable when relaxed. Maybe there's a fight or flight kind of thing that's a little off kilter there, because kind of like with people who have anxiety disorders, their fight or flight mechanism is just off, it's just out of whack. Maybe that's a similar thing with this relaxation anxiety. Like, I feel like maybe the animal part of me, my lizard brain or whatever, thinks it's going to get attacked by some predator if I'm relaxing too much and not paying attention to my surroundings. Maybe that has something to do with it, but I don't know. It's interesting stuff to think about, and that's exactly the kind of stuff I think about when I'm trying to meditate, which is why it doesn't seem to work that well for me. Well, like I said, it has worked well for me when I've done it consistently for a while. Maybe for a few weeks I get good at it. I suppose it's like anything else. You practice it, and then, well, you get better at it. So, but then I stop for a while, and I kind of, I guess I get lazy about meditating, or I get lazy about relaxing. So I'm a mess. I'm like anxious about relaxing, and I get lazy about relaxing. Like I forget to relax. Oh, I should be relaxing. Oh, okay, let's do that now. Did we schedule that in for today? Relaxing. Okay, I'm relaxing from 8:45 until 8:53. Oh, man. I guess we're all like that to a degree living in today's world, right? There's so much stuff going on around us and so much input. Man, no wonder we're all going nuts. We're all nucking futs. And, yeah. Well, see, now I just got bored with talking about that. So, I'm actually going to end this now. This is another interesting thing that I'm going to have to think about. Like, how do I end a video or an audio? Well, I suppose I'll end this by saying that I drank a lot of water and I have to go get rid of it now. And I want to thank you all for tuning in to my first little video audio thing and listening to me and giving me a chance. And I hope you like it, and I hope that you decide to subscribe and give me a thumbs up and share it and comment and all of those good things. So thank you